club. It's a journey of 30 years, and mainly now the mural represents the last 15 years of the journey to have this pavilion built for women's football.
Oh, wow. Good, yeah.
And get some sort of equality going on here, because it was built in the 60s or 70s, and it was just a couple of urinals, and so we've lobbied for our girls, and it's finally, but the journey represented by the goanna is here in the mural. So my good friend Stan Yarawunya, who is a renowned artist and a musician and an author, he plays the didgeridoo. He's played with the best of them, from Stevie Wonder to Eminem to whatever his name is, 30 cents or 50 cents, whoever's it, whatever.
Yeah, 50, yeah.
He's amazing. So Stan and I got together. I let him know. He knows me to know the journey. We've been a little bit of business together, and I've since retired now. And he came and offered to do the mural to tell our story for football, and particularly women's football, because the focus has been so strong with women's football. So looking down from the Milky Way is here. Stan has used the symbols of love, journey, wisdom and freedom, which represents everything in our club. The journey of people like Rebecca Stott, that I will tell you about shortly, the love of the club and what we can do now, and our passion for what we do. Our committee have all been together for so long and stuck it out. Our children have left, and we're all still here representing our club. The wisdom that we have in amongst all our people in our committee, represented by the 12 symbols here of our committee members. The oval, looking down from the Milky Way, our club colours, looking down onto the oval. Our committee members and our children here in the middle, and our players. I do get emotional. The handprints are the handprints of the girls that represented the soccer club at council when we were lobbying to get this pavilion built, and they came dressed in their uniform, 10-year-old girls, saying we need somewhere to get changed and go to the toilet, and the council listened. The council listened to us and their chambers, and they listened to these girls, and we finally got gender neutral toilets, as you'll see, and I'll take you through and show you the bath, the showers and the change room facilities that we have, NAIDOC Week was only just recently, so Stan designed these beautiful shirts for our women and our men that wore them on game day. A beautiful journey once again represented here in the shirts, and here's the design that Stan did. This was the design, and the printers worked off this to produce this. So that was NAIDOC Week, and probably we would be one of, if any, would celebrate NAIDOC Week, just to recognise our Indigenous heritage and our culture. I'm Italian, but I'm Australian, Rebecca has been part of our journey. Rebecca Stott, she was very ill, and we embraced her and helped her out and helped her with getting better, and she, in return, gave to us to become our Director of Women's Football, and she lifted our girls, and she went to all the girls. She lifted our girls from here to here in a short 12 months. She's gone now back to England, and she played for Melbourne City. She plays for her country, obviously, New Zealand. She's, I think, 90 caps. You'll see her next year in the Women's World Cup, which we'll be hosting in our beautiful pavilion. So she's an absolute superstar at Beaumaris, and the legacy continues. She's recommended a couple of girls to come and look after our football program from Melbourne City, and we'll certainly embrace that, So Rebecca Stott has been part of our journey, like everyone has, and the freedom that we now have to do amazing things like hosting the women's tournament today, and we're going to give them a beautiful dinner afterwards and look after her. And I guess that's it. That's the story of our beautiful mural. And, every one of us are involved somewhere in here. Every member has passed through on their journey through Beaumaris Soccer Club. Thank you.